That's cool.
All right. Hi, Gary. Welcome to our common
Hi,
hour.
Kevin.
Yeah, and in this session,
It's
it's
not common hour. It's like our
our
community. It's our community board prototype.
All right.
Community board prototype.
I'm used to common hour.
So we yeah, because you said like you had a common hour prototype, right?
Correct.
You did like last week.
Yes.
Um, but we need to do like a community board meeting prototype.
Yeah.
It's not real community board, but let's try to make it how it should be. This is our purpose, right?
Yeah.
So we will pick up the agenda. We
Mm-hmm.
will decide what we will be kind of discussing.
Mm-hmm.
Then we will make decisions.
Okay.
Two of us. It should be
Mm-hmm.
like a consensus. If
Yeah.
like two of us are not agree, it's
Mm-hmm.
no consensus. Decision is not made, right?
Yeah.
So and yeah, and kind of let's try to make like a community board like kind of style this way.
Okay.
So what is on the agenda? What is on the agenda? On the agenda is marketing.
Correct.
Like you mentioned, welcome session,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Um, you mentioned common hour.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Mm. Uh, that's pretty much it. Like the
So with
main,
regard to
main
marketing,
decisions.
yeah,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
so with regard to marketing, what
Yeah.
we are discussing, we already have kind of the idea that like it is what's set up, right? I
Correct.
said there kind of the budget is about like $25 per week, right?
Mm-hmm.
So and we'll try to work with their Eldorette Leo
Correct.
as of now.
Yeah.
Um, and kind of the goal is for them to generate leads, right? To leads
Mm-hmm.
to our Kenya X website, Kenya X
Yes.
website.
Yes.
You did so. Like what else? What we're discussing? Are
So
we discussing kind of more details, or we already have approved text, right?
yes, we
We have
have
approved text.
text.
So kind of there. Yeah, we had kind of a discussion that it will be like a short, like kind of banner,
Correct.
Kenix.com. Your first job is here, right? Something like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like or the site of your or the place of your first job, first work, first job,
Correct.
first experience, and we will have a story that like Kenix has chosen,
Mm-hmm.
like leveraging local partners.
Yeah.
KNX has chosen Eldoret as the place to launch its career program, right? And
Correct.
and farther, go on the farther.
Mm-hmm.
What we are discussing more, what we need to
Yes.
discuss.
So we need to decide on the date when to post this, and also like approve the budget because the text is already approved. Just the budget and the date of when we're going to have this posted on Eldoret Leo.
I feel like we need to post as soon as we know the budget is already approved, like 25. Can we do like $25 per week or no?
We
Is it
can,
reasonable?
but for a start, you see, there are two ways where we can do this marketing. We have one is the Facebook stories, and the other one is a post, Facebook post. Like the post will last, will always be there.
Can we do yeah can we do both or no?
No, no, because I feel like if we do both, it will attract. a big number that we are not able to process at the moment. So maybe we can start with stories
I
and
see.
then progress to
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, let's start with the story. Okay,
Hmm.
it's a good consideration. I like it.
Hmm.
Let's say kind of approved. Approved. This
Okay.
is the decision is made. The question is when.
Yes.
The when is when we are ready. When we are ready. So I'm still not sure that we envision well
Hmm.
how our participants will move all along our like process, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Particularly, probably we'll need like some type of welcome session or kind of something like that.
Correct.
But if we so then it's another item of our discussion.
Hmm.
Let's
Welcome session. Hmm.
approve the process, right? The process, let's approve like offering what we offer to our students. Okay,
Hmm.
does it make sense?
Yes.
So again, I know like we talked for a while, but anyway, I want to make very specific kind of like more specific like deadlines and details.
Hmm.
So let's assume my case, right?
Yeah.
Let's assume not my like a use case.
Hmm.
Like I'm someone who is in a high school
Hmm.
in Eldoret, right?
Hmm.
Somewhere like ninth grade,
Yeah.
like eight, nine grade, right?
Hmm.
I see the story that KNX is launching like kind of the service for people like me, right?
Yeah.
Kind of to explore the job market and kind of get in. And I see the name kenyax.com, right?
Hmm.
So I typed kenyax.com
Hmm.
and I got to KNX website, right?
Yeah.
On the website, I see, and you said like you tried it with Derek, right?
Correct.
Eventually, I got the idea that I need to go to register, right?
Yes.
I got to applet.net
Hmm.
or somewhere like invite page.
Hmm.
I put my. Do I know that I don't need to have like email address or I don't need to have anything?
Yes.
Because Derek is not kind of okay. So I created my account and I got to where? I got to the welcome
Welcome
space
space.
on
Yes.
Home Hub.
Yes. After registration, when you log into cnmcyber.com, you get to the welcome space on Home Hub. And here, you'll get.
And
uh
and and what I see on the welcome space.
So what you see on the welcome space is the welcome page. Here you'll get more information about the program and also Common Hour. So we highlighted more information about Common Hour than the welcome session, of which we need to update this.
So let's distinguish, right?
Hmm.
Common hour is generally for everyone at any time, right?
Correct.
It is the analog of a common hour in the university.
Hmm.
Common hour in the university is the kind of the time frame
Yeah.
where no regular classes or activities are scheduled, right?
Hmm.
So they keep this time frame specifically
Hmm.
for maybe some big events or kind of some like college-wide programs. Maybe some special speaker like
Hmm.
will come and talk, or some special, I don't know, whatever kind of some like big events, right?
Yeah.
Big events happen just like let's say once in 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, it's just like it is time to, let's say, we are friends. Imagine that we are friends, right?
Yeah.
So we know that at that time we can go, let's say, to student activity center and just
Mm-hmm.
meet there because I know that you have no classes and I have no classes, right?
Yeah.
So the idea of a common hour in our case is
Mm-hmm.
just something which normally is called like water cooler or like some place to go. If I have no any other place, I
Mm-hmm.
will go there just to talk to someone about anything, right?
Correct.
No agenda, no recording,
Mm-hmm.
no kind of predefined speakers, unless it will be a community board decision, right?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
kind of some speaker is coming, so then it will be kind of some special event, right?
Mm-hmm.
So common hour is good, but at the same time, people who get to the common hour, they probably need to like know and feel these rules, right? So
Yes.
they will not assume that they need to come to common hour and they will be given a presentation because your perception was like a presentation, but we need to give a presentation somewhere, right?
Right. Correct.
So how kind of what will be normal,
Mm.
what will be normal
Mm-hmm.
process?
Probably after in the invite page, like one of the requirements, probably maybe to join the Wise Next, maybe to start working. Students are required to join the welcome session. So this way,
Welcome session is a good idea.
mhm.
Should welcome session be before welcome space
Mm,
joining?
uh,
Can welcome session be like be required for someone to join the welcome space?
no, not required to join the welcome space. Or require. Okay. Hmm. Okay. How do you envision this
I
requirement?
don't. I have no. I have. I have no vision. I'm trying to. I'm trying to figure out. I have
Uh-huh.
no vision on that.
Mhm.
Like with, let's say, I can tell you in historically what we did in
Mhm.
our program in Ukraine
Mhm.
and with you, right? It was kind of the same like with you like
Yeah.
4 or 5 years ago, right?
Mhm.
We, instead of like a welcome session,
Yeah.
we sent people to take a course,
Mhm.
right? It was called like a welcome
Yes.
course,
Correct. Correct.
and
Mhm.
setting up like the general, like what we do, why it emerged.
Mhm.
And then it was another course related to the technology.
Mhm.
And then a third course, how to start working, basically.
Mhm.
So, but the second course in Ukraine was more like about technology.
Mhm.
We discussed for our future program to set up the second course is more like employment, how to get employed, and so on and so forth.
Mhm.
But, uh, but I'm not sure it was a good idea, good decision, because as of now, like we need to decide what we like. Will we send to welcome space everyone? It should be everyone, right? So if we say welcome space is for everyone,
Mhm.
like welcome space from welcome space, people need to get the feeling how to use Home Hub, right? And
Correct.
other resources.
Correct.
But from this, like, but in the same bucket, it will be on the same bracket. It
Mhm.
will be many different people. It can be contractors like Evans, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Or it can be like 16-year-old girl who wants to try her first work, right?
Correct.
So, like for Evans, why should we give Evans like free courses, right? Probably he doesn't want. Like the girl
Mhm.
will want to do these like three courses,
Yeah.
but those are like potential partners
Mhm.
or contractors or kind of someone else.
Mhm.
Maybe we don't need to send them there.
Yeah.
So again, I have no vision. I have no idea. I have no any like I don't know. That is why we are talking.
Yeah.
What it should be, how it should be done. I ask, by the way, I ask ChatGPT, can
Mhm.
we? I ask like this while using HomeHub. Can I set up a quiz
Mhm.
required to join a space?
Mhm.
ChatGPT said no,
Mhm.
it doesn't have this built-in feature,
Okay.
but I can achieve either through manual verification or custom module development, which I don't like.
Yeah.
But they also mentioned kind of group permissions, which I may be interested in.
Mhm.
Set up a space where only verified users who pass a quiz are added to a specific group. Then restrict access to the main space based on group membership. This is interesting idea
Yeah.
because we will instead of all this um, like instead of
Everyone.
we will set up a group. Let's say
Mhm.
yeah, one group will be like aspiring contractors, right? Or
Yes.
like freelancers
Mhm.
or fellows, whatever we will call them.
Mhm.
And another group will be like kind of the leads.
Correct.
Or for now, maybe we can do it manually,
Mhm.
but
Yeah. For
then
now,
we need to have this quiz.
yes. I think for now we can do most of these things manually, and when we get to more and more students, we can have this as one of the requirements for Eric to develop ERP Next, because Home Hub is just temporary before we move to ERP Next.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Hmm.
This is a good idea.
Hmm.
Yes,
Okay.
we will possibly in the future we will use ERP Next
Hmm.
with which has kind of courses inside, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Kind of
Hmm.
for this onboarding. I like this.
Yeah.
Not Eric,
Great.
Rick.
Yes. So for now, what are we
Okay.
deciding in regards to the welcome space? Personally, I feel like
I don't know.
once they get to the welcome space, we can have them join the welcome session from this stage, and from the welcome
Okay.
session now we can also introduce common hour and other tools that we have and resources that we have for them to help them get through the programs.
Okay.
Mhm.
Agreed. So let's assume that not let's assume. Let's decide
Mhm.
or let's approve that this decision is made.
Okay.
So we sent everyone to the welcome space,
Yes.
and in the welcome space,
Hmm.
we need to make clear
Hmm.
that you need to attend the welcome session
Yes.
once, right?
Hmm.
Then you have an opportunity
Hmm.
to join a common hour at any time,
Correct.
like when you want.
Hmm.
But your expectations from the common hour should be very clear. that it is like the way to ask questions,
Correct.
not to like learn or kind of to have a class or like to have a presentation or anything else,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And how people will get started working, how we will move people to the next stage, how we will move people to this like product analyzing roles
Okay.
from the welcome space.
Yes. So automatically, all those attendees of the welcome space will be graduated to the Wise Next kitchen space. So from here now is when
What will be like a parameter for the graduation? How you will decide who graduate, who not, who is not? Will be kind of another quiz or how? Let's say again, how people will feel like they get ready to kind of to move to product analyst.
product analyst space.
It should be manually, right?
Yeah. Yes. 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 So there's a way students can request to join the welcome space, and we can have them like share those interested in starting to work can maybe share their names during the welcome special session on the chat section, and they can be invited to Wise Next Kitchen.
Uh, Yeah, but then they will be tied to this like welcome space and welcome session.
Mm-hmm.
What if like I attended like and then I made my mind like a week later. Like it is good. It will work. Welcome session occurred just like once at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So then we will kind of take this opportunity from these people. No, it should be available all the time.
Okay.
Um, kind of one of the ideas, I'm not sure whether it's a good idea or not, but one of the ideas is just to put like a list of our products
Mm-hmm.
and say, if you have a good idea
Mm-hmm.
how any of those products can be improved or
Mm-hmm.
you want to analyze
Mm-hmm.
versus competition, competitors, and so on and so forth,
Mm-hmm.
kind of connect to Kevin
Mm-hmm.
or someone. We need to have a moderator. We need to have someone.
Yeah.
We need to have like a contact person there.
Mm-hmm.
We need like on the welcome space, we need to have a coordinator, like
Correct.
someone, like a moderator, coordinator, someone, contact person, contact point of contact, right?
Yes.
Some point of contact, someone with whom kind of we will be communicating. By the way, in the Ukrainian project,
Mm-hmm.
um, we came up with the idea that we had this like moderator,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember Carolina.
Yeah.
She sent at that time we used just like we use Wiki. We
Mm-hmm.
didn't use anything else. We used Wiki, right?
Okay.
And on the Wiki, Carolina sent a personal private message to the person, every person,
Wow.
and say,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, how are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a moderator of this group,
Mm-hmm.
and if you have any questions, connect with me."
Mm-hmm.
And it worked,
Oh,
like I would say, pretty well.
okay.
Um, so this is like one option
Yes.
because people again, I want to be communicated to, right? I
Mm-hmm.
want to know what the rules are.
Yes.
And when you get to welcome space,
Mm-hmm.
it may be clear, maybe not,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Personal message can be like
can work.
Yeah. Also, we can set up, maybe HumHub has a pools, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can set up a pool
Mm-hmm.
asking people what you are interested in.
Mm-hmm.
And if someone say, I'm interested in the first job, right?
Yeah.
We'll send this person like a message.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, kind of, we have this list, right?
Mm-hmm.
Review. If you feel you can work on any of those,
Yes.
get back to me.
Oh.
And if the person say, I want to be a contractor,
Mm-hmm.
we can say, this is our list of our contracts.
Mm-hmm.
We need to have ERP next. We need to have Odoo, like we have these projects,
Yeah.
Jitsi,
Yeah.
whatever else we have.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of, if you feel like you can, if you feel like you are not here,
Mm-hmm.
so consider being like consider being volunteering on the project of your choice. Create a project and work on it
Okay.
with no pay, right?
Yeah. So
So
the
again, we have right now, I consider already three different groups, right?
yeah.
One,
Mm-hmm.
our like kind of this, let's call, I will use your word, career explorers, right?
Yeah.
Like this 16-year-old girl in Eldoret, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who is trying to decide what she will do when she got to the workspace.
Mm-hmm.
Another group is like is people like Evans or Rick, right?
Mm-hmm.
People who are professionals
Mm-hmm.
who are looking for kind of apply their expertise.
Yes.
Oh, not apply. Yeah, apply their expertise in exchange for money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the third group is people like Derek
Mm-hmm.
who wants to get started, right?
Yeah.
They know that we have no like monetary interest in their expertise. We
Mm-hmm.
cannot pay them as of now,
Mm-hmm.
but if they still want to have like work experience,
Mm-hmm.
then they need to decide what their project is,
Mm-hmm.
and we will say what resources can we give to them in order to them to succeed to get their work
Yes.
experience, right? So
Yeah.
we already have like three different
Groups.
types, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So maybe one of the outcomes of welcome space will be
Mm-hmm.
this kind of division. So we need to have kind of some feeling of the person, of what this person is kind of wants
Once.
from us, right?
Yes.
What their expectations are.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of to have some kind of a pool makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm, correct. So for like contractors and let's call the third group volunteers, we where are we going to send these people to?
Volunteer. We need to have like different spaces
Mm-hmm.
for people who wants to start working. It's Wise Next Kitchen
Mm-hmm.
because it's kind of part of Wise Next, right?
Correct.
For people who wants to make money,
Mm-hmm.
it will be probably career prize.
Yeah.
We call it career prize traditionally, whatever is like related to like money.
Mm-hmm.
And volunteers probably will be CNM Cyber, CNM Cyber team space.
Okay.
This is what historically we had.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So maybe we need to have like three different spaces for three different like groups.
That's correct. Yeah.
I'm expressing my thoughts. We kind of, if
I,
you
I
feel
agree.
like
I agree. Because we will attract all these kinds of people, and we cannot have all of them in rights execution.
correct. We need to set up expectations, and this was the problem with our Ukrainian project,
Mm-hmm.
because people, most of the people,
Mm-hmm.
they looked for money,
Mm-hmm.
and they couldn't understand all these like courses, and people were kind of really frustrated when
Mm-hmm.
we sent them to the courses and they did these courses,
Yeah.
and then we said them, okay, now we start to explore, and they just pissed out. They say kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
with my paycheck, right? um,
Yeah.
so we, but it was not fun. People like initially people just complained,
Mm-hmm.
but when the war started,
Mm-hmm.
people just got angry, and that is why they complained. And like both, we work with two
Mm-hmm.
sides,
Mm-hmm.
Workwa and Srabotowa,
Yeah.
and both banned us, both two,
Mm-hmm.
these like jobs bidding sites,
Uh-huh.
they banned us. So it is not like not one, it's like
Mm-hmm.
two. So
Oh.
it is like really many complaints.
Did they come
And
in?
the war,
Uh-huh.
huh?
My thinking is that they came in thinking that this is a real job. That's why they had probably the
I would say there are many issues.
mm-hmm.
Like I would say the one of the issue was the type of the people who were joining.
Mm-hmm.
Like most of the people,
Mm-hmm.
the most frustrated people,
Mm-hmm.
they were joining and they expected that they will be given instructions. They
Oh.
thought like, oh, this is a normal job. You
Mm-hmm.
need to say what kind of your employer want to hear. You
Mm-hmm.
got this job. When you got the job, you will be given instructions. And then instead of instructions, they
Mm-hmm.
will talk what we are going to tell like our participants. Oh, we have our products. Can you help us to work with on them?
Mm-hmm.
And people can you just no, like where's my kind of button which I need to click 25 times in
Yeah.
order to get my paycheck,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And people were not willing to ask questions or even like know any culture.
Mm-hmm.
I'm discussing in my address this problem, by the way, right now.
Okay.
Like because it is kind of a like it's a big problem, and the problem is most of the people, let's say, in the educational system, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have like a teacher who is kind of like a type of a manager, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the teacher gives you instructions. A
Yeah.
teacher is saying, telling you, oh, you need to do this in order to get your grade, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your A, B, C, whatever mark. I don't know in Kenya. What do you have? What marks? A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3? What is the scale?
ABC. Yeah.
ABC, yeah, kind of American style, American British style.
Correct.
Okay, so like yeah, and you will get like your a kind of in order to get like passing grade like C, you
Mm-hmm.
need to get this and that, right?
Yeah.
And this is right, this is wrong. What I say is right, what I didn't say is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And people are doing this for 15 years, like 14 years, 12 years,
Yeah.
and but we are operating more like in a startup, right? In a
Correct.
startup mode, or like some call it founders mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to decide. It's not right or wrong.
Yeah.
Like we don't know what is right, what is wrong. We need to try it first, as you
Correct.
mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
And this style like was really frustrating for many people.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like, okay, we need a budget. We need to have a product. We have a budget.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do? It was our question, and this question was just taking these people like out.
Mm-hmm.
Very few people who were like open-minded, like Carolina, as
Yeah.
I mentioned.
Uh-huh.
She was really successful, and it's like several more.
Mm-hmm.
But probably Carolina was the most kind of
Successful.
the most like open-minded and willing, yeah, and willing to jump in
Mm-hmm.
and kind of and. didn't look for this like specific like instructions.
Mm-hmm.
We unfortunately her expertise was like in different
Mm-hmm.
area,
Mm-hmm.
because she joined us about like a year before her graduation, and when she graduated she looked for a job with more like
Mm-hmm.
uh, more tied to her like specialty, right?
Okay,
Which
yeah.
she was excited about, and we didn't have this job. That is why we lost her.
Oh.
But like not too many people like were like that.
Mm-hmm.
Not too many people. So we definitely want to avoid this in this case right now to improve.
Yeah.
So kind of to have this like different buckets
Mm-hmm.
and set up different expectations
Yeah.
will be a good kind of idea. We will tell people, okay, you want to have money? This is the list of the project, like kind of normal money.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like let's say in terms of the money on the Kenya market,
Mm-hmm.
let's say $3 or more, right?
Yeah.
This is this is this is what we have. It
Mm-hmm.
is what we pay, right? It
Mm-hmm.
is our project available for you to take on.
Mm-hmm.
If you let's say more than a dollar, like let's say more than a dollar, even like not more than a dollar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the projects which we are paying for,
Yeah.
dollar or more.
Yeah.
If you want to get started,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to get started, like don't expect any money at the beginning, at least like the first weeks.
Yeah.
We will you can expect like internet reimbursement.
Mm-hmm.
Um but you are just exploring, right?
Correct.
Like we have budget only for the internet.
Yeah. Yeah.
If if you look for work experience
Mm-hmm.
in your specialty,
Mm-hmm.
this is like it's a custom made and individually kind of individual discussion. Tell us what what like describe your job, describe
Mm-hmm.
your project,
Mm-hmm.
and then we will discuss like what we can do for you,
Yeah.
right? But you need to decide what capacity you want to work on
Mm-hmm.
in, right?
Yeah. Correct. That is correct. Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
do you feel like we decide that we will be pool, or you will think and we will get back to this discussion like next week, or what
Can
is the next step?
initially we were to have the common hour and send people to Wise Next Kitchen, but from our discussions today, it seems like we need to have the welcome space that will introduce all these tools. So probably we may need to have some more discussions this week and maybe start maybe launch next week with when we have.
Yeah, we can, yeah, we can uh use this video which you are recording right now, right?
Mhm.
We can use this video and just to like let's say we can start advertising, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And for people who will be joining, we
Hmm.
can show this video, say, "Oh, go there and see what this our problem is. If you can
Correct.
help us,
Hmm. Hmm.
communicate, right?
Yes, yes, yes. That's another
We
good.
can do this too,
Yeah, you can do this as well.
because 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 we let's say I want to pretend to be like I'm 16-year-old girl in Eldoret, but I'm not, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of really difficult for me to put like myself
Hmm.
in like our potential customers' shoes, right?
Yes.
So, and maybe they will come up with their kind of with their more creative ideas.
Hmm.
Yeah, why not?
Yes. And also probably
I
the.
will also say
Mhm,
we any at any time at like whatever we will do. So let's say I want to get back to this discussion ERP Next versus Home Hub, right?
mhm,
So we decided that we will do like this manually
mhm.
as of now on Home Hub.
Yeah.
And when we establish the process,
Mhm.
we will automate this process using ERP Next, right? It is
Correct.
was our discussion.
Yes, yes.
But in order to have it, we need to have a coordinator. We need to have someone who will do manually what in the future the system will do automatically, right?
Yes.
So who will it be? So we at any time we need to hire someone, kind
Mhm.
of employee number one. Let's say in this way.
Correct. Correct. That's correct.
So maybe someone will watch this video and decide, I will be employee number one.
Yeah. Yeah. From those joining, yeah, we can get someone.
Yeah, from those who join. We
Mhm.
can use this video to kind of as of now like to get started and to
Yeah.
move.
But I like the idea of manually
Okay.
contacting those registering. I feel like we've lost so many people because we didn't have this kind of interaction between them and us, between the organization, the people registering on
Yes,
the platform. So,
correct. Because I try to connect with people like I remember Rita and kind of and Clinton and there,
mhm.
but people are afraid of me, right?
Yes, yes.
And they feel like, oh, it is kind of, it's like too much risk to go there.
Hmm.
What if I look like unprofessionally, or what if I look that I don't know something, right? Or whatever. And in this case,
Hmm.
let's say if you remember even our collaborations like Rita and Sonia, right? Do you remember?
Yes.
Like it was easier for them to communicate to each other
Yeah.
because
Hmm.
we, like you and me, we
Hmm.
established kind of like a kind of rapport, right?
Yes.
So you can tell me
Hmm.
what you feel
Hmm.
without being afraid, right?
Yeah.
And unless you, I don't know, will kind of send something really, really bad. You didn't say anything bad. Yeah. So, but most of the people it's difficult. But we know each other for many years, right? So
True.
it's not kind of a
Hmm.
normal person who will be joining. They don't have this advantage.
Correct. That's.
Personal touch will be good, but if we talk about personal touch, we need to have someone, some moderator,
Hmm. Hmm.
someone who will do it manually.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, having a moderator will be great. Yeah, so I think that
It
that's
is, but
good.
I don't see any other option. Like
Mhm.
I don't see because without moderator,
Yeah,
I don't see how it will work. Honestly,
yeah.
because if we just send people to Home Hub, Welcome Space,
Hmm. It will be challenging.
how we will
Hmm.
how will they kind of navigate from there?
Hmm.
So like on the welcome space, we will tell them again, it's like we approved in this meeting.
Yeah.
We'll tell them attend the welcome session.
Hmm.
Okay, they will attend the welcome session.
Hmm.
Um, Maybe they got something from there, maybe not. Maybe they just say, "Oh, you need to go there," and
Hmm.
they click kind of on there while being in class or doing the homework or
Yeah.
partying with the friends or whatever, right?
Hmm.
And then we'll say go to the common hour, a
Hmm.
common hour. If you can go to the common hour, I got to the common hour. I didn't get anything, right?
Yes.
Like no one asked me about anything.
Hmm.
I was afraid to ask questions.
Hmm.
I didn't get anything. So I got lost, right?
Yeah.
I got lost. I got lost. How will I get out?
Hmm.
How I will move to my productive life, right?
Yeah. That's correct.
So it should be like moderator.
Hmm.
Someone should kind of reply.
Yeah.
Someone should kind of respond.
Hmm.
And moreover, this person who will be welcome space moderator, the same person should moderate like common hour as well.
Yeah.
Common hour or like
Hmm.
this the same person.
Okay.
As of now, the same person. Maybe if
Hmm.
we have like thousands of people, probably we can separate them. But as
Hmm.
of now, I don't see any need to separate because it's the same kind of the same experience.
Hmm. Okay. So this means like the first welcome session, it's we are going to conduct it on our own and have a moderator from the team before getting someone from those joining.
Welcome session can be, let's say, synchronous or asynchronous. Means kind of like the moderator, like it should be some like kind of, let's say, moderator led or
Mhm.
set up automatically, right?
Yeah.
So I remember Sonia and Rita
Hmm.
checked me out,
Hmm.
but they set up just like welcome session was just like a video,
Hmm. Hmm.
I guess, and kind of just video and kind of go there.
Hmm.
In most of the cases, it is like in most of the workplace,
Hmm.
they call it orientation.
Yeah.
Normally, it's a presentation
Hmm.
and some Q&A session, right?
Yeah.
Some Q&As.
Hmm.
Um, the presentation doesn't need to be like face to face. We can just record the video, right?
Correct.
And you already had something.
Yeah.
And for questions, people can use welcome session, kind of like welcome space.
Hmm.
So we don't need we can move like questions there. So like welcome session can be or welcome video. We can call it not welcome session, welcome video,
Okay.
or
Okay.
welcome kind of some.
Hmm.
We can, as of now, like as a simple solution,
Hmm.
we can just create like video.
Hmm.
If this video is not available yet,
Hmm.
just required to kind of to get this video. How? But the question is how we will know whether the person watched the video, doesn't watch the video.
True.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe it doesn't matter too much. I would say it's like welcome video.
Yeah.
We want people to be on the same page, right? We
Correct.
want to kind of to tell people what the rules are.
Hmm. Hmm.
If they need rules,
Hmm.
it will be like a welcome something.
Hmm.
If they don't need rules, so like
Hmm.
then we can be in trouble, or they can be in trouble.
Yeah. Maybe those who register, they can get like a message from a moderator. Watch this video, the welcome session. If you have any questions, go to Common Now or share them on the chat section, on the chat that the
I
moderator
like
started.
I like your idea.
Hmm.
So instead of it will be something posted there,
Hmm.
but instead of someone to navigate what is on kind of on this like welcome space, because
A
it
lot.
can be nothing or it can be like spammy, right? If it's nothing,
Hmm.
people will not be willing to kind of to be the first, right?
Yeah.
If no one posted there for like a year,
Hmm.
why would I post, right?
Correct.
And at the same time, if it's like too much spam,
Hmm.
People will say, okay, it's enough spam. Why should I spam more, right?
Yeah.
But the personal message is a good idea, really good idea.
Mm-hmm.
And personal message
Mm-hmm.
sent from a moderator
Mm-hmm.
with a kind of clear, set it up, clear kind of expectations.
Yes.
Say, well, kind of something. I'm
Mm-hmm.
a moderator.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would like to know what your like. In order to help you, I would like to know what your interests are.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know, go to the pool,
Mm-hmm.
and and take this pool, right? Take the quiz.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to say, or yeah, kind of something,
Mm-hmm.
some kind of first contact.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It makes sense.
Yeah. So this will be done after they join the welcome space.
I will do like in the best case scenario, I will give kind of this like welcome, like video welcome session set up
Mm-hmm.
in the kind of some like kind of like a course style.
Mm-hmm.
I will do it before joining the space, but I'm not sure how technically it can be done.
Mm-hmm.
Since it's but the easiest way kind of to start teaching people from the very beginning. So let's say I want to join, I
Mm-hmm.
decide that I join, I'm either look for work experience in my specialty
Mm-hmm.
or I look for like this introductory
Mm-hmm.
work experience.
Yeah.
Again, like their case, let's call it, I don't know, give me any common name for a lady in Kenya, like
Mm-hmm.
Olivia, right? I don't know. I'm like Olivia experience,
Mm-hmm.
or I can be kind of contractor, right?
Correct.
Like I decided that like I want to offer my services or to get services from this place.
Mm-hmm.
They send me to join.
Mm-hmm.
I click register.
Mm-hmm.
Before I got to the welcome space, put like kind of this quiz or
Mm-hmm.
some like introduction
Mm-hmm.
before I join the space.
Yeah.
Me, it will be the most reasonable place. But we are not there yet. We
Yeah.
cannot do it as of now, right?
Correct. Correct.
Because we need to explain up front who we are, what we offer,
Mm-hmm.
what the expectations from us,
Mm-hmm.
and what we expect from you, right?
Yes.
It is basically kind of we need to set up the stage
Mm-hmm.
so people will not have these kind of assumptions. They will not look for I don't know like a yearly salaries.
Yeah.
They don't